Welcome. Today's video is dedicated to Level Earth Observer. I will have a look at his latest video about ESS, or ISS perhaps you call it. Okay, let's start. First of all, I want to thank all my members, patrons, donors and subscribers. Without you, it wouldn't be a channel. So big thank you to all of you. But first, I want to talk a little bit about the channel. I'm quite busy at the moment, but I will still producing videos. So I'm leaving the schedule 2 times a week. I will make videos when I have time, often shorter ones, so perhaps it will be more often than the schedule I had. We will see. And some of the videos I only will have voice, so I will use the Carton Boy, because then I can record the sound when I'm out at work and then make a quicker edit to make a video. But I will not disappear, I will be here, but it's different formats. And then I have visit of some birds here in my studio. Strange. Okay, let's move on over to Level Earth Observer.
Today we're going to have a little nose around the ISS, in this instance the Russian section stroke module. Are the Russians going to serve up anything better than the usual tosh we've got used to from these ISS performances?
I think a better question is, will Leo shock us this time and deliver some kind of proof?
Well, let's have a look. Just going to pause it there for a minute. No cuts so far, fair play. But there's nothing to suggest here at this point in time that anyone's in a weightless environment. All I've got is a camera going along that spun around a few times, but nothing to suggest anyone's in a weightless environment here, okay? Just thought I'd point that out.
So if there are cuts, it's fake. Or what are you suggesting? Do you think they make these videos to prove for fools like you that ISS is real and space is real? Are you really that stupid, Leo?
Interesting there, the jazz kicks in there to get you a little bit distracted just as the camera is approaching this junction here where we've got supposedly multiple different choices of wings or whatever you want to call it, sections of the ISS. So this is going to be rather revealing, hence we've got the music kick in just before we approach this junction. So this will be interesting.
So they play crappy music to hide something? Oh dear, you are an idiot. You looking at this video on space.com, that's a publishing company based in New York. It's called Future US, and it have nothing to do with the Russian Space Agency, NASA or anybody else. So who have put the music on the video you're looking at? You don't know, I don't know, because you don't get this video at its source. Oh, you are a big fool.
Ridiculous. The same old tosh. They went all samurai on us and gave us an almighty cut. Why? Why go all the way down the wing there? All the way there without a cut. Coming into the junction, the jazz kicks in. Why now are you going to stop and cut the footage? Unless it's fraudulent, you can't do it properly. There's no other reason to cut there. The jazz was playing, I was tapping my toe, we were coming down the corridor there. But no, you had to spoil it for all of us with an almighty cut. Ridiculous.
You don't know who made the cut. Was it the Russians? Was it space.com? And another thing, how can you look at news, sports, documentaries on the television and so on? In television and film production, you always make cuts. This is not a video made to convince fools like you that ISS is real. The majority of the people on Earth know that space is real, and we know that ISS is up there, and we can see it with our bare eyes, and we can see it with a quite simple camera or a telescope. Oh dear, you are a big fool. Everything is fake, but you never prove anything.
These people are just jokers. It's embarrassing at this point in time. Nice bit of sax and jazz, mine, fair play.
The only one who is embarrassing is you, Leo. It's you. You never prove anything, but you're spreading your silly conspiracies. Oh dear.
And then we come to the money shot, which is the same old bit of curve we keep seeing from the U-2 planes. Whatever method they're using here, whether they're just in a little glass room here, a little mock ISS looking at a projection, or whether this is overlaid and it's not even there, it's been added in, it's clearly fake. It's the same amount of curve we see at multiple different heights, clearly ridiculous, scientifically impossible, and every tower crane on Earth tells us that. Scientifically and undebunkable by anyone, because it's a scientific fact. So already we know this is tosh. It looks tosh. It is tosh.
The tosh one is you, Leo. The curvature. You don't know what kind of lens they used in this video sequence, and you don't know what lens they used in the spy plane you love to talk about. And you think that they make this video to convince some fools who are space denying, science denying idiot. Why waste money on convincing you and others? We don't need spacecrafts, space stations to know that the Earth is not a flat pizza. We didn't know this before Sputnik was launched by the Russians. Oh dear.
Bearing in mind, it's supposed to be doing 17,500 miles an hour here. Have a word.
With two people with different locations, you can prove this. If they have cameras and they take photos of the ISS passing the moon at the same time, it's quite easy to calculate the correct speed of the ISS. But then you have to have some friends, and I'm not sure that you have any real friends, Leo. Oh, and I don't think you have the skills to make the calculations either.
I'd hate for these, with their very, very clumsy hands apparently, be operating the Canadarm whilst they're spinning cameras around. Dear oh dear.
They are astronauts, not professional filmmakers, and they are weightless and holding the camera in their hands. Oh, have you ever held a real camera and not your phone trying to film your silly tower crane spinning in insane speeds?
Again, we're getting plenty of cuts, some nice jazz to get you to relax and accept this bullshit.
The one serving us bullshit is a tower crane operator from the UK.
Again, if you're going to start doing that, start zooming in, why are you just going to do that a little bit? I've seen all the collection of cameras with ridiculous, and I mean ridiculous zoom capabilities. Why? Why then does Matey Boy choose to go to the window, zoom in using his phone rather than one of those ridiculous cameras and zoom right in, P900 or P1000 style? Because it's fake, obviously.
And there you reveal yourself, Leo. Nikon P900, P1000 is quite cheap consumer cameras. It's no great optical instruments. It's nice, cheap consumer cameras. Why should they send those cameras up to the ISS? Oh dear, can you get anything right in your videos?
It's almost like the curtain and it coming down on a silly pantomime.
The only thing that is silly is you and your stupid comments, Leo.
And there you have it. The Russians had a great opportunity there to deliver. They blew us away coming all the way down the hallway with no cuts, but the moment they got to the window, we had a silly cut. Of course, they had to kick the jazz in just before that happened to try and distract us. Just gives it all away. Then you've got a cameraman who likes spinning his camera around. Yeah, great. Then the cameraman, stroke astronaut, chose to zoom in on Earth, not with one of those ridiculously good cameras with incredible zoom capabilities. No. I'll use me mobile phone, so I can't zoom in very far. It's a joke at this point in time, and so obvious. Reality tells us the globe's impossible. So we know that what is being shown, i.e. a craft going around a ball, is fake. They're fraudulent, they're liars. It's a scientific fact. And again, as I've highlighted, no one doubts something flies across the sky. But what is seriously in doubt is whether that thing is doing 79,000 miles an hour, and it's certainly not going around a ball. Sorry, you've only got to look at the space footage that is cited as evidence. It's just a performance. Silly pantomime. They have to stick jazz in there, samurai cuts. Astronauts with terrible camera habits. They go to the window, not with their super lens. No, we'll take our mobile phone. Clearly ridiculous. Mockery at this point in time. If you want to believe that, give yourself a slap, because quite frankly, it's got really silly at this point in time, lads.
Okay, I did show the whole video from Level Earth Observer, and it was the same nonsense as usual. No proof at all. The only proof he have is that he don't believe in space, he don't believe in the globe, but he never show anything. Strangely enough, he thinks that he don't believe things is some kind of scientific. Vi tar om den där. Okay, I choose to show the whole video from Level Earth Observer, but as usual, no proof at all. Or according to Leo, that he don't believe in space and the globe. That's scientific proof. Okay, if you use a tower crane, or scientific. But I did show the whole video and I stopped for commenting. Did you find any proof at all for his claims? I didn't. It was the same nonsense as usual. Okay. And then we were at the end. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, become a member, like, or come back next time I show a video. I don't know when, but it will be soon when I'm back. Okay, have a nice day. Bye.